Hello guys, welcome back to the World of Warcraft Legion beta servers. We just finished up in Suramar. Well, I didn't finish Suramar, but I did get to Friendly. So that finishes up our world quest uniting the Isles. So let's go ahead and talk to
There is
Archmage
much to be
Khadgar.
done.
Excellent work. We still have a long road ahead of us to rid this world of the Legion, but this brings us one step closer, and we learn the following, which is World Quest unlocks access to World Quest in the Broken Isles, and we'll also get our Flight Master's Whistle, which will allow us to request a pickup to the nearest Flight Master, so the 5 minute cooldown. So when we're out in the world, if we're for some reason we're way down on the coast and we're nowhere near where we need to be. We're like, oh my god, my hearths. I don't want to hearth back to Dalaran. I gotta go to another quest here. You can request pickup, and it'll actually fly you to the nearest flight master. So it's a really useful item. It's like having another Hearthstone essentially. It's really really useful. So we'll complete that
Farewell, my
quest.
friend,
If this works,
until
then
we meet
perhaps there
again.
is still hope for Terrell. Oh, this is the other one.
Without you.
We're not going to worry about that. But now we got our whistle, which we're going to put on our bar. And if we open up our map here in a second, we will see role quests. So if for those of you who have played Diablo 3, you can get special egg bonus rewards. So if you look here, we have time left on these 9 hours, 1 day, 2 days. When this one expires, these two will move over, and this whatever is chosen in this place will go all the way to the end, and that'll have the longest. But you can see you'll get rewards if you complete 4 world quests in Azuna, 4 Warden's world quests, which can be anywhere, and 4 world quests in Stormheim. You get these cachets, which you pick up, I believe, at the emissaries. So you can see there's little trackers down here too. If you click on them, when you finish them up, you'll get like kind of check marks to let you know how far you are into completing them. But if we click on the map itself, now you can see our world quests. Here we go. Here's one, Vault of the Wardens. How do you get up there? This is actually a quest for doing the dungeon, the Vault of the Wardens. Time left on that is 9 hours. It'll tell you how long also is left on these particular world quests. But this one would reward you with a heroic item level 825 plus, and when it says plus, it means it has the opportunity to become Warforged or Titan Forged. So it'll keep having the opportunity. This piece of gear will have the opportunity to continue to roll all the way up to, I think, like item level 895, which is the same as the legendaries. So you're not guaranteed that. It's a very small percentage chance that you would get that, but it has the opportunity. So that's why you'll see those pluses there. Doesn't mean you're going to get 830, it means you have a chance to. But if we look here, we got purple quests. Calamitous Intent, you would get a shard of compacted energy. You can see you'd get 750 artifact power for finishing this quest up. And this is for defeating a mob named Calamir, which I'm assuming would take more than one person to complete, since it's an epic quest. And I'm sure there'll be tons of people doing, World Quest custom groups, which is the best, I really think, is what's going to bring the MMO back into World of Warcraft with these World Quests is, maybe you log on, you make a group, say, let's do World Quests, somebody else who logged on, joins your group, then you got a group of, 5 people running around doing all the World Quests together. And it's kind of neat. And then you have these kind of basic ones here. You get 235 artifact power. Here's some gold, 78 gold, 95 silver. You'll still be able to see your regular quests here. You can see I still have quests here in Suramar to do. Here's a Suramar world quest. Danger. Volshax, Breaker of Will. We'd get 860 order resources. Now also, to open up world quests in Suramar, you actually have to finish this zone. You have to do this right here. Nightfallen but not forgotten. You can see it took me about, I want to say about 45 minutes to an hour. I think. Let's say between 30 minutes and an hour to get this done for these two. So you figure maybe, I don't know, if it was an hour, figure you got maybe 3 hours worth of questing in Suramar, maybe some more. to be able to unlock World Quest in Suramar as well. But let's go back. You can see order resources, gold, uh, artifact power. Let's go up here to Val'sharah. You can see we have one here where you would kill enemies in the Black Rook Hold arena. So it's kind of like a bonus objective. It would be the same as like a bonus objective. Here's another one: kill horde forces or players. Queen's Guard captain slain. It's like a little PVE or PvP area down here. If you're on a PvE server, I really don't know exactly how that would work because I haven't had the opportunity, and I'm not actually going to get the opportunity. Here's one: mockery. You'd get Mockery of Life, item level 810 plus artifact. Give you 32 item levels, and this, I mean, obviously you wouldn't get the same one unless you're tank spec demon hunter. So you can see that is there as well. Here we get Blood of Sargeras, which is a crafting reagent. Here's another hard one. Or this is another dungeon one, Dark Heart Thicket. You would have to do Rage Rot and Shade of Xavius defeated, and you would be able to get this 805 leather shoulders, which have a chance, of course, like we talked about. When you see the plus, it just means it has an opportunity to become Titan Forged, War Forged, etc. You're not guaranteed to get anything above 805, and in my experience, it's more than likely going to be the 805. But that's what keeps it interesting. You know, even when you're doing these raids, when you're doing these heroics or these mythic runs, you can still do these world quests for these pieces of gear, and just one day you might get lucky and it might roll all the way to 895, and that's, you know, a piece of gear that you'll be using for a while. You know, you might get this huge bump in damage or tanking ability. There's another one, artifact power. Here's one of the other ones I wanted to talk about. Here is a pet battle trainer quest. So you can see defeat Rocco, and you would get a Beast Battle Training Stone. Add one level to a battle pet in the Beast family. Here's one, Lord of the Hills. Get an 820 plus leather leggings. So we could, I mean, I'm not going to do any of these. I'm going to be honest with you right now. I just don't have time. I have a lot of stuff I have to accomplish, which is so unfortunate because I really did want to kind of do some of these world quests, but you get the I want to make sure that you get the idea, the basic gist of how this works. It's not complicated. It's very not complicated. Um, Here we go. Blood of 4 Blood of Sargeras for doing Culling the Storm. Here's a 490 artifact power resources. Here's another one, pet battle one. All pets go to heaven. Defeat the Envoy of the Hunt, and you would get 19 pet charms. Which I don't know, redeemable redeemable at Battle Pet Masters. There's another gold one and another artifact power. And there can be, they can be anywhere. So when these expire, you know, this one expires in 9 hours. Another one might pop up here. There's always going to be ones in all the different zones. So if you have a particularly favorite zone, you're like, oh man, I love questing in Ashara. You can keep doing, you know, coming to Ashara Val'sharah rather, every day, and do all the quests here. And you're not guaranteed to have, like, you know, a gear piece drop in the zone. You might only have, you know, some artifact power and such. But you can see, the more you want to play, the more you're going to get out of it. But you don't have to do these things every day. You know, you can see you're kind of gated with these bonus caches. And I think these bonus caches also have a chance at dropping the legendary. If I recall correctly, they have a chance at dropping the legendary as well. So you really want to make sure you're doing these, getting these boxes done, or these caches done, so that you can have a better chance at getting one of those legendary items, and that will definitely boost up your, you know, your overall power. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to show you. Let's see if the whistle works. So where is our, well, that's in Suramar, and I really don't want to go back to Suramar to show you that, but maybe what we'll do is we will look at, there's a daily over there. We're not going to look at everything. We're going to save some stuff. Let's fly to let's fly to nowhere, because the game's gonna crash again. It keeps happening. Why? Only when I'm making video it's crashing. Please. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, it's always letting us back in, so. Minor disconnects. Blizzard's probably having some shit. Hey, you're not where I was. You're not where I was at all. They're doing these little roll. It keeps happening. You get these little rollbacks. Just want to show you fairly quickly how the whistle works. Whistle while you work. Do 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 do. I do want to point out a lot of these quests as well. They may end up looking familiar to you. You may have never done them before. There are a lot of like new quests that they added in. Just take me to Valdestal. Valdestal, one of the staples of our of our journey throughout the beta, our leveling journey. Did I? You know what? I did. I turned my view distance up for a screenshot and forgot to turn it back down, so if it was lagging, I apologize. Didn't get all the way to here. I think eventually you get pretty far here to check out Suramar. I have to say I was very, very impressed with kind of the storytelling and the way Suramar was going. It's pretty awesome. Here's the tomb, which I'm assuming used to look like that shit. But the Fell took it over. And now it looks like that. Pretty gross, right? So we're heading to Valdestal. While we're doing that, I want to show you a couple... or not. Some of these quests we may have done before. Now, a lot of them you may not have. But, for instance... 6 High Mountain prisoners rescued. Let's see if we recognize any of these. Retake the Skyhorn. Reclaim the Skyhorn. Munitions testing. I think this was when we did munitions testing. Speak to Gertie. You'd go over and he gives you the little wolf shooter. I think that's what that was. He gives you a little wolf shooter and you shoot around and chase the wolves. A lot of these quests were quests that we've already done. Okay, they're kind of in the little random grouping that can be in the world quests. So all the quests that we've done to this point and all of the videos for the beta that I've done, you may see some quests done again. You'd be like, oh my god, I remember doing this, 5 days ago or 7 days ago or whatever it was when I was leveling up. There also are new quests. There's new dungeon quests. There's pet battle quests. There's crafting quests. There's a whole bunch of different shit out there, but you will see quests. I know because I say quests a lot, but you will see quests that you have already done while through the leveling process. So don't be surprised when you see, some random quest that didn't, phase a zone or something like that. You will end up having the opportunity. So let's say, for instance, we wanted to go. We'll walk a little far. We'll walk over. I'm actually not, like I said, I'm not going to go around and do any of these world quests because I just don't have time at the moment to do any of them. I'm going to be doing tons of them when I'm at level 110, and I'll show those off and show you how to, what the rewards look like and stuff like that. So for now, at the end of this video, we're done with the beta, unless something extravagant happens, like they do an event at the end sometimes. So, but let's say we're all the way out here. Let's say a world quest was here at Talon Rest. I'm like, oh man, Valdestal's all the way over there. Shit, I don't have my hearth set there. I want to go over here. I gotta go do Danger Captain Dargan next. You go, Flight Master's Whistle, right? We're gonna click this. Griffin's gonna appear. And we're gonna phase out. There you go. It's like a little mini Hearth. Shows up at the Flight Master, and now we can take a flight wherever we want. Really, really cool thing that they added. I love it. Makes it a lot simpler to get around. Originally, I think it wasn't in the game, and then they added it. I think. I don't remember seeing it in any of the alpha things, and then maybe in the beta it was added. I don't know. I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. It's really useful, guys. Make sure you keep that on your bar, because it's going to help you out a lot. It's going to help you out a lot. You're going to be able to move around a lot quicker if you utilize it. You'll be able to fly around to these different quests. Like I said, make sure. I don't think a lot of people are on the beta at the moment, but if you do, like, find group, yeah, there's nobody here. One other thing is at 110 there are Broken Isles world bosses, and I think there's like one every week. This is one that we saw to defeat Calamir, right? And that is over. I just want to show you this before we're done. Yeah, here's Calamir. This is our world boss for the week. I think this is a between the resets between Tuesdays. This would be our quest for this week. We can go do this one. We get 750 artifact power, and he also has a chance to drop. You can see here. You can take a look at what he does. This is what it looks like. Kind of a water / ice elemental, I guess. And he has a chance to drop 860 gear. This is the gear, obviously, that would be used for me. We can do all classes. You can see he has a chance to drop, right? All classes. He has a chance to drop some decent gear. Leather, cloth, plate. Did he drop any mail? Yeah, mail. So each of these bosses have their own little sets of gear. They drop their own relics and stuff like that. So like here's a Fel relic. This one will be good for me. Calamir drops a fire relic. This might be a mage relic, maybe. Not quite sure. Frost artifact relic, life artifact relic. So keep an eye out on which one is going on during the week. Do that. Remember, you have 7 days to do that one. You don't have to do it right away, but usually at the beginning of a lockout, that's kind of going to be the Kazakh. But we're going to have that constantly, where those world bosses will drop things like that. I think they can. I don't think they always drop artifact power, but they might. I know I showed this one drop 750 artifact power just for completing the world quest. So keep that in mind, guys. There's these world bosses that you can do every week, and they drop pretty decent gear. Like I said, 860, and they also will give you, some world quest drop, whether it be artifact power, gold, or whatever the hell it is that particular week. So, guys, I hope you had a fucking blast. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. I had a great time. This is the second time I've leveled a Demon Hunter all the way to 810. It was a little easier this time around. It was nice to play the tank. I felt it fitting that we finish in Valdestall, which we had avoided for like 4 episodes. We were supposed to be here, but we kept finding some awesome stuff to do. I didn't want to go too much further with the quest that we were given, because it would reveal a little bit more of the story, and I think we've spoiled enough for everybody. And like I said, I'd like to save some cool stuff for when the servers go live for Legion. So, guys, thank you so much. Leave me a like if you did enjoy the episode, if you enjoyed the series. If you are enjoying these videos, like I said, I'll be doing plenty more, but think about subscribing. I do try and make content quite often. When this video's out, we should be probably a little more than a week out from the Legion server, so I'll have other videos up, or for Legion going live, so I'll have other videos up that we can that you can check out. Think about playing a Demon Hunter as well. I'm thrilled. Fuck. I'm thrilled that I got the opportunity to play the tank. I don't know if I'm going to have the opportunity to play the tank on my server. A lot of raid teams already have their tanks set up, and people are switching to Demon Hunters, and they don't really have groups. But I may be playing the DPS spec and then leveling up the. We'll just stay here for it. The tank, I'll probably be leveling up as we go along, trying to keep the weapons, the Aldrachi Warblades or Aldraki Warblades, leveled up, so that I can show you how to tank some mythic dungeons and stuff like that, and hopefully we'll have a great time. Uh, so, with that being said, this is the end of our beta experience. Like I said, unless there's uh, a last day event or something that Blizzard does, which I know they've done in the past, but we'll find out. Guys, you have a wonderful day or a wonderful evening, depending on where you are in the world, and I hope to see you when the servers go live. Bye bye now.